Hey, Masters of Speed, it's evil Terra Master and evil Justice. And today, not just justice, but everything is evil. As you can see in our background, the Supreme King has arrived, and he has brought with him evil. Anyway, what's up?
No, Sean, how are you doing? You feeling particularly evil today?
Yeah, very. As we should, considering what we're about to do, because you know what time it is? It's
It
time.
is time.
It's time for predictions of
Okay.
the next Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Speed Duel box. This time, it's called Duelists of the Shadows. I'm glad I got that one right.
Pretty much.
All right, so let's tell the people what we're starting off with.
Yeah. So as we did with the last product, which was great, we are giving you not one, but two sets of predictions for each character in the box. And today we are starting off with the Supreme King and the absolute worst case scenario for what we think Konami might give us for good old evil Jaden.
Yep. So let's go take a look at what we came up with.
All right, and here we are with the Supreme King's deck. If Konami gives us the absolute worst case possible. So, as you might be aware, the evil hero fusions do in fact require the elemental heroes. So, we've got to get the elemental heroes in here, or else you can't summon your evil hero fusions. You just gotta have them. So let's go ahead and fill that deck up with all of those elemental heroes that you need to summon your brand new evil heroes. We got some Wild Hearts, we got some Avions, we got Burstinatrix, we got Clayman, we got Sparkman. We have all of your E-Hero needs to summon the different E-Hero, the evil hero fusions. Because the only way you're going to summon them is with your heroes. So here you go.
But you cannot use a normal polymerization spell to summon evil heroes, for they are too evil
You're
to
too
be
evil.
polymerized. You must call upon the powers of darkness to summon dark fusion. Not summon, activate. Shut up. Dark fusion is the only way you can summon these evil heroes. In fact, Dark Fusion lets you summon any Fiend Fusion monster from your extra deck. I don't know what that means for speed duels, but don't worry about it.
All those fiend fusion monsters you've been wanting to summon up until now.
That you couldn't because they would just be immediately targeted with card effects, right? Well, now, all your Fiend monsters that you fusion summon, immune to Book of Moon for one turn. Now that's a pretty big deal for a card that's limited 3 along with 800 other cards.
Hell
So, yeah. Looking at...
What are we summoning with this dark fusion?
We're summoning amazing creatures such as Evil Hero, Infernal Sniper. Now you may remember Rampart Blaster. Well, this is better.
Because it's evil.
Exactly. Not only is it immune to Blaze Accelerator specifically, it didn't say spell effects, that says Blaze Accelerator. Yep. It does 1,000 burn damage. So, I mean, this is basically TP Volcanics in one monster. Alright? Not only does it nag your opponent by making their spell card useless, it also does burn damage. This is classic speed duels right here. Stall burn.
When does it deal that burn damage?
During your standby phase.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Evil Hero Nightmare Wheel.
Evil hero nightmare.
Moving on, we have Evil Hero Infernal Wing. You wanted to summon Flame Wingman. We heard you. So we're giving you better Flame Wingman. Evil Flame Wingman. If it inflicts a monster, not only do you inflict piercing damage, but you also get that burn damage based on attack or defense, whichever is higher.
It is just straight better Flame Wingman. I would like to point out real quick though, this is almost like Flame Woman though, because it's definitely more Burstinatrix than it is Avion.
Correct. Yes.
And I
This
want to point
is
out that the good version is male and the evil version is female, and I think that just gives us some insight into the Konami developers who made these cards and how they really feel.
well, that's probably a commentary for another day. Um, here we have an evil hero lightning golem. Now you may have heard of Thunder Giant. Well, this is evil Thunder Giant. You know why? Evil Thunder Giant doesn't make you discard. I'm sure they'll give us a skill that'll make us do plenty of that. Evil Thunder Giant can simply target a monster on the field and destroy it. Evil Thunder Giant and Infernal Wing are so good, as is Infernal Sniper, that we gave you 3 copies of every vanilla hero.
Yeah, I mean, you need to make sure that you have the materials that you need to be able to summon whichever evil hero you want.
Exactly. And with only 1 copy, what if you have to set that monster? What if you have to normal summon it? That's not good enough. In 2 copies, you'll never draw both. You need all 3. Come on. All right. Finally, why is Wildheart in here? Because you have evil hero Wild Cyclone. He's wild. If it attacks, it's basically an ancient gear monster. Isn't that what you've always wanted? Your heroes to be ancient gears rather than getting actually good ancient gears? What?
Ancient gears are good in speed duels. We did.
Yeah, we did it. Not only that, but if it inflicts battle damage, you destroy all set spell traps your opponent controls. That's right, even Waking the Dragon. Who cares if it makes you lose the game? Just kill it. All right.
Worst that could happen.
What's the worst that could happen? Exactly. But, yeah, you want to finish us off there, Justice?
Sure. So, we need another evil spell. So you get Evil Mind. You can only activate it for control a fiend-type monster, but that's okay, because all of your evil fusions are fiends.
That's right.
You activate these effects based on the number of monsters in your opponent's graveyard. That's right, you don't even get to control which effect you're activating. It's all about what your opponent had happen. Fantastic. If they have at least 1, you can draw 1 entire card. It's amazing. It's Upstart Goblin without even giving them life points.
Incredible.
Insane.
Broken.
If they have 4 or more monsters in their graveyard, you can add a hero monster or a dark fusion from your deck to your hand. That's right, you get to choose one or the other. Insane. And if they have 10 or more monsters in their graveyard, a very common occurrence in speed duels,
Yeah.
you can add a polymerization spell. That's right, any polymerization spell, all the different ones that we have, or a fusion spell, any fusion spell from your deck to your hand. But because this spell is so broken, you can only activate 1 per turn. So we only put 2 in the deck because 3 might have gotten a little bricky.
I mean, not just breaking, but broken. Come on.
I mean,
All right.
just fair.
Upstart Goblin is not at 3 for a reason.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Better Upstart Goblin here should also not be at 3. Okay? You know this to be true. All right? And if this is the counter to the grass is greener decks right here. Okay? Opponent plays grass, you get a free search of any fusion spell. Okay? This could be Fusion Recovery. This could be Fusion Recycling Plant. This could be Fusion Gate. This could be Fusion Sage, so you double search.
Look at all those options we have.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Could play an
this card-
entire deck of fusion spells.
You know. You might be asking why do you put such a busted card in worst case scenario? I don't know, I guess we messed up.
Yeah, must have been a mistake. Speaking of busted cards, you want to tell about the limited 1 card?
The limited 1 card, it's so good, is going to be Reinforcement of the Army. You've got to have that in there. Yes, it may be a reprint, but this card is obviously insane. Searches any of the heroes from this deck, so here it is.
Yeah, and we can't have more than 1 because it's limited 1, so you can't give you an illegal pre-constructed deck. But
Yeah, that would be crazy.
But yeah, is this a meme? Absolutely. Is it supposed to be? Yes, that's kind of the point of the worst case videos. Is it still possible that we get not exactly this, but these cards with other bad cards? Yes. So
Yeah, I'd say it's at least 50% likely. We get something along those lines.
Yep. So don't get your hopes too high, but if you want to get your hopes high, you should tune in tomorrow for the best case scenario.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
That's
So
right.
very evil.
Very evil. Yes. Please come back tomorrow for some truly evil monsters. But until then, Terra Master and Justice. We're out.